Merry Christmas. This is Sean from Club Fed True Stories. Got a little video of what it's like to spend Christmas in a federal prison camp. Hope you like it. Hi, this is Sean with Club Fed True Stories. This video is all about Christmas in prison. So I was in a prison camp, which we probably had it a lot better than the guys in the penitentiaries and the guys in the mediums. But it's still lonely. You still miss your family, and you still are in prison. Do me a favor, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thanks a lot for all your comments, guys. I got a whole bunch of subscribers this week, and so it's about time I do some more videos. This weekend, I got a couple buddies I did time with. I'm going to do some interviews, one-on-one, and look for those this weekend. I got a guy called the Mad Russian. So we are a very international camp over there in Florence, Colorado, where I did time. We got people from all over the world, so you can hear these guys' stories too. And so I'm over here at a park, and got out of the house today. And so what am I going to talk about? So Christmas. Well, I was watching a video by Larry Lawton. Now I like this guy. He's got a lot of videos, but he did all his time in the penitentiary, in the USP. So his Christmas in the penitentiary was a lot grimmer than at a camp. He mentioned that they used to give Christmas bags out, and they stopped doing it like 10 years ago. Not in the camp, at least in Florence, Colorado. So if you don't know, I did 52-month sentence for wire fraud in Florence, Colorado prison camp. And I won't talk too much about my crime today. All my videos say it. I did false tax preparations. I got a bunch of homeless people, a bunch of money, including myself. I was even homeless one time. Today I'm not homeless. Today I live in a clean and sober house. I got like over 4 years without any drugs, and trying to turn my life around. I still got 2 more years left on federal probation. This will be my first Christmas out of prison. I spent last Christmas at a halfway house, which wasn't half bad, but so I also did RDAP when I was in the Florence prison camp, and RDAP gives you a year off your sentence. They also let you go to a halfway house 6 months earlier, so it's kind of 18 months off your sentence. So when I was in RDAP, they go all out for Christmas. Actually, the whole camp does. We had 2 buildings where people live. Each one had about 200 people in it. And we had a Christmas tree, a big, tall, 20-foot Christmas tree. And they do decorations all over the camp. You're going to see Christmas wreaths everywhere. They do Hanukkah. There's even a Kwanzaa thing going on. And so it feels like Christmas. And it snowed in Colorado, so that was nice. But they do give out the Christmas bags. They give them out, I don't know, 4 or 5 days before Christmas. So this is a big bag the size of a pillow. It's a clear plastic bag, and it's stuffed with all kinds of goodies. I mean, cookies and cakes and your Zoom Zooms and your Wham Whams and all kinds of Christmas candy that comes out. There might be a coffee mug in there. There might be some coffee packets. Sometimes there's a scarf in there. Sometimes there's gloves in there. And it's a pretty good bag, and everybody looks forward to it. And when you get your bag, a lot of people trade the different items. I don't like these kind of cookies, but I like those crackers. We switch back and forth, and and it's something. It's something. The meals are really good for Christmas Eve and for Christmas Day. So the Christmas Eve meal that I remember my first Christmas, we actually had roast beef, sliced roast beef, with mashed potatoes and gravy and rolls, and I think it was green beans or carrots, because that's usually the vegetable. And we had pumpkin pie, and they had eggnog. So they give you this at lunchtime, because all the staff want to go home for Christmas Eve, and plus the campers don't want to work. they do a normal breakfast in the morning. It might be French toast or something. I think maybe they give you a sweet roll, cinnamon roll that they baked in the oven, and cereal or oatmeal. Just a normal breakfast. But lunch, you get everything I just mentioned. Then you get a to-go tray and a sack lunch. The sack lunch, it might just be a bologna sandwich with some cookies and stuff in there, but they give you a tray where you can go. We have an all-you-can-eat salad bar, which I've talked about in my videos, and this will have the stuffing and the mashed potatoes and the gravy and salad and extra things that they throw on there for Christmas. Can't remember everything that's on there, but you fill this tray up and you take it back to your unit, and we have microwaves in there so you can cook it. The next day for Christmas, the meal's even bigger. It's a normal little breakfast again, maybe some homemade cinnamon rolls and cereal, but then you get turkey and ham, and you get the stuffing, and you get the mashed potatoes, and you get the gravy, and you get the vegetables, and you get the rolls and the butter, and you get pumpkin pie, you get eggnog, and you also get ice cream. Sometimes you get pecan pie, pumpkin pie, and an ice cream, at least for Thanksgiving. For Christmas, at least you get 2 desserts, and then they give you another tray to go. And so the ham and the turkey, it's about a ½ pound each. It's wrapped in foil. It's baked on these trays in the oven. And I always traded my ham for another turkey. So I have 2 turkeys. And I'll eat 1 turkey there in the cafeteria. And I'll take the other one back. And I got the rolls and everything. And I'll make a hot turkey sandwich, with gravy on it and all that in the microwave. And, so for Christmas Eve, I enjoyed it. This is real turkey. It's not processed. It's real. They start baking the turkeys and the ham a few days before. One thing you're going to see in the camp, since we have no fences, you see like here, there's no fences. So a lot of alcohol Christmas time. A lot of alcohol Christmas time. I was staying away from the alcohol. I was in the RDAP. I'm in recovery. But I saw it everywhere. So they're getting bottles of Patron for about $120. Bottles of Jack Daniels for about $100. Vodka, gin, stuff like that. And this is real stuff from the store. It's everywhere. The poker tables are going. And these poker tables, man, they're betting $500, $600, $700 a hand. You got some rich guys in the camp. A lot of these white collar guys got money, and they're just playing their ass off in poker. But they set up little bars for Christmas, and they sell these little shots for $8. $8 for a shot of Patron. I used to trip. I go, it's $10 at the bar for a shot of Patron, and it's only $8 at a camp. Right now, everybody's on lockdown, and there's no visitors right now. So Christmas is going to be extra lonely because a lot of guys get their visitors for Christmas and Christmas Eve, and they have special extra days that they allow visitors. And right now nobody is getting any visitors. They will allow extra phone time. That's okay. One thing I remember getting was Christmas cards from my family and my friends, and that meant a lot to me. So if you know anybody in prison, send them a card. You know what's a better gift for Christmas? I'm going to say this is the best gift that I ever got in prison. Is nothing like a handwritten letter. When somebody takes the time to find a pen, to find a piece of paper, to find an envelope, to find a stamp, and this sits down and, they spend a half an hour and they write you a 3 or 4 or 5 page letter. There's nothing like it, man. I'll read those letters 2, 3, 4 times over, and then you tell all your friends what's going on with your family, what's in the letter, who had a baby, who got married, who got divorced. It's a really big deal to get a letter. Another gift you can send somebody is a newspaper subscription, a magazine subscription, whatever they're into. If it's me, I like the guitars. Some people are into tattoos. Whatever your hobby interest in, send that guy a magazine subscription. One thing I also liked was music books for guitars, because we have music rooms in the camp. I even had a little rock band going. And I wrote a song. It's called "It's Gonna Be All Right," and in my little intro, you can hear me singing there. And so that's the song I wrote. I got the whole song on video on my other channel, but maybe I'll put it on this channel. So that's really it for Christmas. It's still going to be lonely for the inmates, and they're still going to miss their family. So if you write them that handwritten letter, it really means a lot. And I guess that's about it for Christmas. I get to go see my family this Christmas, and it's God, haven't been with the family in 10 years, probably. Because before I went to prison, I really wasn't a perfect angel. I was running around drugging and drinking, and I had no time to stop and say hello to family. And and as the years go by, my family kind of wrote me off. Well, my dad's side of the family is back in my life today, and my mom's side of the family, I don't know if one day that'll ever happen. Right now, they don't want anything to do with me. When you're a white-collar criminal, people run away from you. Your friends leave. I had a girlfriend left me. Your employers, your co-workers, and your neighbors, people, you get a bad rep, and nobody wants to talk to you, man, and they don't want nothing to do with you. It's a different kind of criminal life. I know a lot of guys in the penitentiaries, their lifestyle is a little different, and they got women that, stick around and wait for them, and they got family members who've been to prison, and when they get out, it's no big deal. A lot of these guys are in and out of prison all their life, but white-collar criminals, and it's like we got the plague, you know what I mean? So it's a little harder for us, I think, when we get out of prison, to build back a life. Anyways, for me, that's the case. But I do have some of my family back, and I got my AA friends that were waiting for me when I got out of prison, and I'm going to have a good Christmas this year, even though the whole country's on lockdown. Now you know what it's like to be on lockdown. It's not that bad. Anyways, you guys have a Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for watching my videos.